the Chow, Chinchow, JoesphGames's here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Volt White Egglocke. In the last episode, we took on Elisa, and we received our Volt badge, and I was very scared in that gym, because she had mons that I was not looking, I did not prepare myself for. She had moves I didn't prepare myself for, Focus Blast, and I had a team that's very weak to fighting, and I still kind of do. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. But that's just a necessary evil sometimes. Joanne, stop. You've got a Bolt badge. I've got a Bolt badge. Everyone's got a Bolt badge. Let's see who's stronger, you or me. This time, I'm gonna win. Okay. Okay, you can honestly believe you're going to win. Sharon, you can honestly believe that all you want. This is a singles match. Okay, I like that. You can get close combat. I don't like that. I probably should have gone into some Whirlwind. You're gonna bring it in. Don't bring in Torterra. Alright, fine. I'll face you with this Pokemon. I really don't want to. Because you can get close combat, but... Oh, that did a lot more damage than I wanted it to. Yeah, no, get out of there. Stop using Whirlwind. Also, stop bringing it out Absol, because Absol can't take these hits. Absol is not a defensive mon. No matter how much I want it to be, Absol is not a defensive mon. Okay, I didn't exactly resist that, but it didn't exactly do too much damage to me. And yes, I gave leftovers to, I gave leftovers out, and it's quite good I gave leftovers out. I like it. Okay, you're not... Okay, you're not electric... you're not... no flying fighting. I thought you might be. I thought you might be flying fighting for a sec there. Okay. I can probably live another close combat unless it crits. With lefties. Okay. And that should do the damage. Awesome. Staraptor down. Nice work, Ruby. You get a little bit of potion. You get a little bit of healing back. I want to switch into Jesus now. Here comes his Porygon. Wait, no, that's not his Porygon. Here comes his Emboar. Here comes his Emboar, his big fat pig that scares the hell out of me. Aquatail? Oh, you can live it. Okay. Heat Crush. Okay, that does barely any damage to me. Which means I must be quite heavy, or the fact is I resist it. The Heat Crush is based on how much you outweigh your opponent, and I don't really see Milotic being that, well, big. I've also gave a Jesus leftovers too, which I think is a very useful idea. I gave a lot of leftovers out, and I'm happy about that. I gave leftovers out to both Ruby and Jesus, because I feel like it's going to be useful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, I got rid of the Mystic Water on... Jesus instead of for him to... So instead of him having boosted water type moves, he has, well, he's more tanky. And so defense is something I like. So I kind of like him to have that. Gigalith. Go to Jesus. Gigalith is the evolved form of Boulder. I just had to remember that. Yeah, going to Jesus is probably the best option. I know Gigalith can learn some electric type moves. I'm not suggesting you teach Gigalith some electric type moves, but it can learn them. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. It can learn some electric type moves. I'm not suggesting you teach them to him. I have tried it before, by the way. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. So much for me being tanky. So much for me being tanky and me being able to take those hits. Okay, I fell straight down. And it didn't do too much damage to me. I can get off another Aqua Tail here, though. That's fine. Wow. This thing is tanky, and this thing has all Rock-type moves. It has Rock Slide, it has Power Gem, it has Smackdown. I'm gonna heal. Because I think he could do some serious damage to me at that point. Rock Slide again. I'm okay at this moment in time. I can probably try and get off another Aqua Tail. We should kill. This Aqua Tail should kill. Okay, cool. Level 39 for Jesus, not bad. Fick's sitting there gaining experience was Fick as the experience share because I want to use Fick, but he's not ready yet. Alakazam. Ugh. I did not like hearing those words. The word Alakazam. Telekinesis. Okay, throw me up into the air. See if I care about being hurled up into the air. Because I don't. I don't care about that. What I care about is you knowing Shadow Ball. Reflect. Okay. You're boosting your defense, but you're at a low amount of health that if I hit you with something, you're going to die anyway. So there's no real point in boosting your defense. There you go. Why? Why can't I beat you? Oh yes, you two are friends. It's nice how you are helping each other by competing again. By getting better by competing. Okay, let's go. Oh, why if it isn't Elisa? Aren't festivals grand? Life should be enjoyed. Who is this man? He seems weird. That is older. He is the Universe Region Champion. Champion? What's he doing goofing off in a place like this? I heard that remark. You're quite a judgmental young person, aren't you? My name is Older, and I am the Unova League Pokemon Champion. Pleased to meet your acquaintance, although I'm quite annoyed by you. And for your information, I'm not goofing off, I'm on a voyage. I know every corner of Unova. I'm Charon from November Town. My goal is to become the champion, by the way. Traveling with a goal in mind. That is a commendable thing. But what do you plan to do after becoming champion? What else is there to do other than striving to become stronger? The strongest trainer, that's the champion. Becoming stronger, you say? Becoming stronger. Is that alone enough of a goal? It's not that I'm trying to say your way of thinking is wrong, which I am trying to say your way of thinking is wrong, Sharon. In my travels, I have helped many people learn to love Pokemon, and I think that's important too. If you would play with those children, you might gain more of an understanding. Older, sir, I don't want to play with any children. I kind of like being able to have a key demographic of being of children listening to my videos, so I'd prefer if I didn't actually have to play with any children. Please don't make me play with children. Will you two have a Pokemon battle with these two? Okay. In that situation, yeah, I'll play with children. I'll battle them. You know, not anything else. Hey, you two, come here for a minute. Understood. But before that, Charon, for you heal Joanne's Pokemon. Thank you, Charon. You're not a bad guy after all. Okay, let's battle. Yeah, let's battle. You know, I'm not really like, if you're gonna heal my Pokemon, you have so preschoolers Sarah and Billy, Lunatone and Solrock. Okay. Interesting. Can I ask you one question, Charon? And be honest with me. Why do you have a Staraptor out right now? I know there's thinking a lot of close combat. I know that, like, you can do a lot of damage with close combat, but this thing is... they're rock psychic. You kind of need to get the hell out of here. I think, actually, Lunatone is rock psychic in this game, and Solrock is fire rock type. If my calculations are correct, I think I've read the documentation right to say that. I don't remember too much about this. I don't remember too much, but like that's something I might remember. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, Charon, you can just go and kill on your own. You know, that's fine. Little Star will just sit there and gain experience. Fit goes to level 31. That's awesome. Nicely done. You didn't win, but it was a good battle. Your Pokemon looked like they were having fun. Okay. Young man, if there were people who pursue strength just like you do, there are also people who just be happy being with Pokemon. I think there are many different answers when it comes to what a champion should be. You and I hold a different views. So be it. Give it some thought, though. Let's roll. The Driftveil drawbridge is just ahead. The champion is the strongest of the strong. There's no other way to do it. That's all there is to it. Okay. I probably don't even need to heal. I'm just going to go and face these people and gain some more experience for my Mon that I need more experience on, which is at the back of my party right now. Because I'm scared I'm bringing it in. You might know a bug type move. Also, you might be scarier than I think you are in this game. I mean, I'm not scared of you, Coneby, but I might be scared of you too. Vespiquen, on the other hand, I'm actually kind of scared of. Munchlax, I'm not scared of you. Yes, you're a tanky Mon, and that's why I want to Swords Dance right now. But I'm not scared of you because you can't do too much damage to me. Don't screech, my defense is already kind of rubbish. You made my defense even worse now. Okay, cool. I thought I wouldn't be able to take it out on its own, so that's why I Swords Danced. Because I kind of thought I wouldn't be able to take it out. I was kind of scared of that. Are you a battle? You are a battle, okay. And I believe that other guy's a battle too, when he gives me an electric guitar for my prop case. Which is awesome, because I want that. I want the electric guitar for my prop case. You have a Palpitoad. I like Palpitoad. It's one of those Pokemon I'm learning to use, and it's evolution of Seismitoad. I wouldn't be interested in using in competitive. I know a few things about it here and there, not too much, you know, but I like the Pokemon. Don't get me wrong, I like the Pokemon. I like Seal as well. That's another Pokemon I really like. It's one of those Pokemon that I've actually used in a previous Egglocke. I've sent to someone a Seal because Seal can learn Signal Beam as an egg move, and it can also learn quite some. I think it can also learn Water Pulse as an egg move as well. So it's an interesting Pokemon as Seal. I like it. You're not a trainer. You're not a trainer. That Dancer might be a trainer too. But this guy's definitely a trainer. I know that. This guitarist is definitely a trainer. Musician Preston with his Wigglytuff. That's kind of scary. I'm thinking I might need a Swords Dance to take that out. Just once, though. Probably not any more than that. Just once. Okay, you've disabled my Swords Dance. That's fine. I wasn't planning on using it again. I was just... I think one Swords Dance should be enough to take you out. But some Wigglytuffs are quite defensive, so yeah, one Swords Dance is enough. Level 40 for Star. Level 32 for Thick. Thick wants to learn Leech Seed. Ooh, do I want to... I kind of want to give him Leech Seed. I kind of want to get rid of Bite. I'm gonna get rid of Bite. That might prove risky. But I kind of want Leech Seed. Leech Seed would be awesome. And if I can get rid of Razor Leaf for Earth... Oh, you're evolving now. Okay, cool. I thought I might have to wait till later. If I can get rid of Earthquake for... If I can get rid of Razor Leaf for Earthquake, that'd be awesome. Because I think that's like his ideal moveset set. Because he's got Curse, which will boost his attack and defense by 2 stages, which is awesome. I think... Actually, no, I think it's just 1 stage, but... Either way. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll do some research and find out what's... We got Curse, we got Earthquake, we got Seed Bomb, which is a very dangerous grass type move as well. We have things that can deal with other things. And I'm now not weak to Sandstorm too. You know, I can deal with Sandstorm. Torterra has just become my answer for Excadrill. Literally, Torterra has just become my answer for Excadrill. So now I have an answer for Excadrill. Now I have an answer for Excadrill. Not saying it is the best judgment. Dude, you just taught you. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm not exactly sure what to say about that, but you taught your. And Frost Breath always crits. It is very low power, but it'll always crit. It's like Storm Throw, which is a fighting type move, will always crit. It's not good, but it'll always crit. Okay, you have another Smeargle. I know it looks like I'm special Rend. Okay, this has been the weirdest battle ever. First off, first Smeargle used Judgment, the second one used Frost Breath, and then the third one used another legendary move, Special Rend. What the hell? I don't actually know what to say. Like, I really don't know what to say. Like, that was weird. That was just weird with a capital W. I don't actually know what to say. And yes, I want to go in the Pokemon Center. I think if I need to grind for Clay, I'm going to try and use the battles in Cold Storage. I'm going to try and use battles on Route 6, which is just after Driftvale City. And I might use battles in the small course and the big stadium, because they change every day. So I've got some time. So those battles will be awesome. So I like using trainer battles to grind. And I've got the wild encounters aren't that bad around here, especially if you use the deep grass. Yeah, so the wild encounters aren't that bad around here, so he should be okay if I need to grind for clay, which I almost definitely will do. I almost definitely will need to grind for clay. So I will deal with that later. This way. Now I will contact him. Hello? Hello? Will you let the gate down, please? It's me, Elisa. Will you lower the drawbridge? I have a couple of trainers wanting to challenge you. Okay, thanks. Now watch this. See, video sequences like that I love. Video sequences like that I love. That is a definite plus for Pokemon Black and White. I have a TV gig I must go to. I'm a model, by the way. For the gym leader of the next town, will take some getting used to. Do your best, both of you. What I am as a trainer. I will prove I'm right, getting stronger and winning in battle. Even against a champion. Okay, so this is an interesting place. This is Driftvale Drawbridge, also known as Charizard Bridge because it's the same color as a Charizard, which I find awesome. Flying type Pokemon will just literally appear here, which is awesome. I find that also awesome. I want to use a Cherish Ball on this thing. Can you get me this thing before I have to take it, do some damage to it? Because I'm not exactly sure I won't kill it. Thank you. I was actually really sure I was going to kill it. So yeah, there you go. Driftvale Drawbridge. I've got an encounter. I've also got something that can learn Fly. So that's awesome. I will probably teach that thing Fly. So I can go back to other cities. And we might hatch those fossils out before we go and face Clay. That's something we might do now because we have a Pokemon that knows Fly. So yeah, now we have a Pokemon that can learn Fly in Swadloon. It's not and technically a counter I can bring into battle, but it's something I can use to go and get back to other areas because, HM slaves are a thing. And I like them. I'm going to use HM slaves in this game. Humph. So you're the trainers that Lisa had you talking about? I'm Clay. I'm the gym leader around these parts. Don't be expecting no welcome now. Because when we lowered that drawbridge, the Team Plasma guys that we were chasing had done escaped on us in all a ruckus. What a bother. We are grateful that you lowered the drawbridge, but I don't see how it's our fault that they escaped. You can say whatever you want, but what's important is that you showed up and the Team Plasma escaped. Maybe it's a little heavy-handed, but you want to start looking for them as well. You're both talented trainers, ain't ya? Tell you what, if you find those Team Plasma members, I'll let you challenge my gym. Life's all about give and take. Well, I suppose that's fair. But really, we would have looked for Team Plasma anyway, even if he hadn't have asked. I want to get stronger, whilst beating that bothersome bunch as well. Joanne, I'm going on ahead. Okay, cool. Is this the house where you... No, this is not the house. It's the next house. Hey. professional gave you a Pokemon. The professor gave you a Pokemon to start your journey with, right? If that Pokemon's still with you, you two have a special bond. There's a special move you can learn. Teach it to your Pokemon? You want me to teach it to your Pokemon? This Pokemon, well, it doesn't look comfortable with you yet. If you have the starter Pokemon... Wait, I have a starter Pokemon. Can Fick learn it? I have a starter Pokemon. Okay, Fick's not comfortable with me yet. But this person teaches Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge. It's an interesting move. I wouldn't suggest it. It can, if you use the moves together, then like you have a mon that knows Grass Pledge and you have a mon that knows Water Pledge, and you use them together. I think it does more damage, but really not that great. I'm not really interested in using them. I think I can fish it. Also, I think there's a water stone or rare candy in the river if you swim out there. But I don't have the abilities to swim, surf yet. I don't have those abilities just yet. So I'm not going to be doing that. But I'm going to be catching an encounter for Driftvale City. I said I am going to be catching an encounter for Driftvale City. Well, so I might be thinking that you are tanky. Would I be right in thinking that you are tanky, Welmer? Because I might have to do some damage to you. Okay, I'm going to do some damage to you. Okay, you're not tanky. I thought you might be tanky enough to take it. I really did. I really thought you might be tanky enough to take one slash. I honestly thought you might be tanky enough. I'm realizing now that was a silly idea of mine to think you would be tanky enough to take one slash. Okay, there's level 32 Herdias here in the cold storage. This is another new route. I'm going to try and catch you. 1, 2, 3. Yay, we caught the Herdia. Alright, cool. Redemption after all. So I do get 2 Pokemon to hatch, which is awesome. And I think that's all the encounters I can get for now. I might be able to go on to Route 6 and get an encounter there too. Maybe. I can. Okay, here's another encounter then. A fungus. I don't think you could tank any of my hits, so I'm just going to throw a Cherish Ball at you. Plus, I also risk Effect Spore happening. Which I don't want to risk that. There we go. Okay, that's free. And no, you don't get a nickname. Okay. Right, so that's 3 encounters I can have, which means 3 new eggs we can hatch, which is awesome. So let's go and do that right now. In the next episode, actually, there's one more battle I want to do. I'm really scared of him, but let's do it. I'm a heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I wanted to get an attention of a girl I liked, so I learned a new style of battling. It's called Triple Battles. You want to learn about it? In Triple Battles, you send out 3 Pokemon at the same time and battle. The rules are simple. Just make all your opponent's Pokemon faint. And that's a rough example of Triple Battles. He doesn't tell you that there are 3 Pokemon out of the field And some moves will hit from the far left. If you're on the far left, you can hit someone who's on the far right, which is something we'll experience against Skylar if we get up to Skylar, because she has Brave Bird, and Brave Bird hits from across the way on in triples battles. So if she's on the far left and she uses Brave Bird, she can hit me. She can hit one of my mons that's on the far right. So that's kind of scary. I'm a Heartbreaker. My name, Charles. Hey, you're a trainer. How about a triples battle? You got a good attitude about you, don't you? I'm a Heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I'm always full throttle. Okay. Good for you, Charles. Motorcyclist Charles. I really wish they gave him the trainer class Heartbreaker. I really do. I just think Heartbreaker Charles is one of those It's one of those people I really like. Heartbreaker Charles. I really like this trainer class. I actually really like this guy. Okay, so there's a Torkoal out here, which could be very scary to deal with. There's a... I kind of want to switch Little Star into one of my other mons. Ooh. That's not a good idea at all. I was gonna do Discharge, but then I realized Discharge hits everyone it hits everyone, doesn't matter where you are. So that's kind of a bad idea. Little Star, come back. Okay, Spirit Flame does that. I mean, Jesus has put this Pokemon to sleep. I can Psybeam. And that is super effective on the Poliwrath. I can live that. I was kind of thinking you might go for something else. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to Calm Mind. I kind of want to Calm Mind because I've got to get rid of that. I've got to get rid of the Torkoal, really. And I'll go for a Dragon Pulse on the Poliwrath to get rid of the Poliwrath this turn. Okay, Poliwrath is down. Thickness level 33. Awesome. Psybeam on the Torkoal. I'm going to Calm Mind up on the on Spirit Flame slot. Flamethrower to my Porygon, which I'm okay with because Porygon's a tanky mon. I haven't hit this. I haven't hit this fortress yet, so I'm going to start hitting the fortress. I'm also going to Psybeam the. I'm also going to Psybeam the, the Torkoal as well. I'm going to Dragon Pulse this fortress. I'm going to start hitting it now. So Psybeam should take out the Torkoal. Awesome. And this should do a lot of damage. This Heat Wave, if it hits, should do a lot of damage to the fortress. And it kills. Awesome. Nice work. Okay, we beat Charles. I'm a Heartbreaker. My name, Charles. Sheesh, that's embarrassing. Getting school when I was planning to teach. Still, you have potential. If you understand your Pokemon, you'll win at Triples Battles. If you want to learn more about Triple Battles, you should go to Overlucid City. Or you should face Skylar, because she challenges you in Triples Battles. I'm a Heartbreaker. My name, Charles. I love Charles. I love Heartbreaker Charles. It's just one of those reliable characters. Like, X and Y doesn't have any trainers that are rememberable, but Heartbreaker Charles is just one of those people I love. I don't know why, I just love that character. I don't know, it's just one guy. Every time I play through Black and White, I just think to myself, when we get to Driftveil City, I'm thinking to myself, I get to face Heartbreaker Charles. And I love Heartbreaker Charles. It's just such a good role. I love it so much. Like, I don't know why more people hate, a lot of people hate on Black and White when you give me a generation that gives you Heartbreaker Charles as a person. It's just, he's such an amazing person. Why would you hate something that amazing? But anyway, it's time to hatch out a few Pokemon. So we have a Pokemon for the cold storage, we have a Pokemon for the Driftveil drawbridge as well, and we have a Pokemon for Route 6. We didn't get a Pokemon for Driftveil City. So, yeah, we didn't get a Pokemon for Driftveil City, but that's fine. I'm going to switch to my pen that has more ink in it. That's better. Okay, so let's see what we can get for our first mon. And yes, I did accidentally just drop my joypad. Great. I'm going to have to go and pick that up. Where's my random number generator? There it is. My phone's on charge right now, so I can't exactly show you it. I might be able to. Actually, wait, we're at 100%. I can show you it. I was kind of worried. We're not at 100%, but we are. Okay, boxes 1 to 6. What are we going to get? We get box number 5? Box number 5, okay? Pokemon 1 to 30 in box number 5. Pokemon number 20, is that available to us? I've had to reactivate my joypad. Box number 5. Pokemon number 20, is that available to us? Let's see. So, this is 6, this is 12, this is 18. That's 20 there. Santa holding an ice rock. Is going to be swapped out for a Pokemon. It's going to be swapped out for the first Pokemon we caught, which is the Altaria. So there's the Altaria. Okay, so Santa. Okay, so this is the Driftveil drawbridge encounter. This is Santa. I'm thinking this is a Delibird. Am I right in thinking this is a Delibird? It could also be something else, but I'm just going to say this is a Delibird. No, that's a bad thing, by the way. It's not a bad thing. It's a Delibird. Okay, it's a Delibird holding an ice rock. Okay, so I want to call you Santa. Okay. I will call you Santa. There we go, Santa. I will check your legality off screen, but for now, what do you know, Santa? Aurora Beam, Ice Shard, Ice Wind, Icy Wind, and Ice Punch. Okay, interesting. Hustle for your ability. You have a special attack lowering nature, but you up your speed. Okay, so jolly nature. So physical Delibird. Okay, I like it. It's an interesting set. I don't usually run Delibird, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. You know, I'm interested. I'm interested in using this Delibird if it is legal. I would be interested in using this Delibird. But we have another encounter. We have this Herdia, level 32. So, let's go and find out what box we are going for with the Herdia. Again, box 5. So, yeah. Again, Pokemon 1 to 30. And if it's anything, it's Pokemon number 19. Okay, so right next to the Pokemon that I just caught, just catched, we're going to have another one. So, what is this? Also, what is... so, the Squadloo is 29. And this is the cold storage encounter. And what is it? Oh, it's probably in the box. And this Herdia is 32. Okay. It's in box. It'll be the box, the living box. Okay, there it is. Sandman holding TM26, which is Earthquake. Awesome. What is Sandman though? What is the Sandman? Now I like the name because basically Sandman is there's a wrestler called the Sandman, and basically the only thing that person did was hit people with kendo sticks and drink beer, which I kind of like both things. Which is awesome. Both of those things are awesome. If you're a wrestling fan, if you're a fan of the 90s and ECW, you know who I'm talking about. The Sandman's awesome. It's Trapinch. Okay. Sandman's a Trapinch. I like it. It's an interesting Pokemon. I wouldn't mind using a Trapinch. I seem to be hatching a lot more of these eggs that D gave me, more than anyone else's eggs. I know he gave me a load of eggs, but it's supposed to be random what I get. So yeah, it's just luck really that his eggs are being hatched a lot more often than they usually are. But I guess if you send me more eggs, it's more likely you're going to get hatches. Okay, so this is Sandman. Signal Beam, Earth Power, Bite, and Superpower, holding TM26, which is the TM for Earthquake, and of course you get Sheer Force and ability. I want to take Earthquake away from you so I can teach it to my Mons, and I can teach it to you as well. That is kind of awesome, but you have Earthquake, I like that. And we do have a third Pokemon to hatch out, so let's go and see what our encounter for Route 6 is. So I will put you there. Okay, so Pokemon boxes number 1 to 6. Box 4. And Pokemon 1 to 30 in box 4. 17. Is that available? Also, I would like to take that Tiny Mushroom and use it because, you know, Tiny Mushroom, money, awesome. Okay, so 6, 12, 18, 17. What is Pokemon number 17 in box number 4? There it is. It is Kalos. Holding a Soft Sand. Okay. Another ground type, I'm guessing? I like ground types, though. Yeah, I like ground types. I didn't write your name down, did I? Okay, so Kalos. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kalos. Okay. And I will check your level off screen. I will check your level in a minute. What are you? Okay, what are you? Mudkip. Okay, I like Mudkips. That is an interesting mon. I like that. I'm a big fan of Mudkip. I'm a big, huge fan of Mudkips. I love Mudkip. So, yeah, I'm definitely in for using a Mudkip. I am definitely in for using a Mudkip. If we lose, you know, my low tech, I will definitely think about using Kalos. Okay, so let's take a look at Kalos. Okay, so you have Damp for an ability. You also have Ancient Power, Avalanche, Sludge, and Bite. Okay, Interesting. You also have a special attack lowering nature, which is interesting. Again, that's jolly nature, I think. But I will check all that up off screen. Oh yeah, it is jolly nature. I will check legality for these 3 mons off screen: Delibird, Mudkip, and Trapinch. So I will check your legality off screen. But for future reference, what level do I need to level you up to? Level 31. Okay. And I want your held item. Also, are there any other encounters that have held items that I should pick up right now? Nothing in box 5, nothing in box 4, nothing in box 3, nothing in box 2, nothing in box 1 out of the Pokemon I have hatched. So, yeah, I'm okay. I will... Nah, you can keep your King's Rock because I want you to have the King's Rock. I think Protector is just a hold item in this game, which is awesome, really. So, I'll just be able to use it like a stone. Or it might be a level up hold items. If we level up with a Rhydon, and then we might be able to do it. I don't exactly know. I'll look it out. I'll work it out. Anyway, if we need to use the Rhydon. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Answer today's question of the day, which I didn't set. Hang on. What's your favourite battle style? Let me know in the comment section down below. What's your favourite battle style? And until next time, I'm JoesphGames's, and I am out. See you again.